Good day everyone. In this video today I want to show you what teamwork and effort can do. At the place where we stayed 2 days ago, the evening we realized that there was absolutely no water in the taps, and the water had been reducing over this time. There's a header tank on this farm. It's about a 4-hectare farm, and this header tank had run empty, which means there was probably something wrong with the pumping. And we actually tested the borehole pump, myself and the owner, and found that there was still power going to the pump, and then there was fears that there was something wrong with the borehole pump. And the hole is about 80 meters deep, and I said, well, what we should do is actually haul it out. Now normally you would get someone in to come, and a team of people to come and do this, and 3 of us, myself, him and one of his workers, actually managed to haul out the entire 80-meter length of pipe as well as the pump. And then in the meantime what we did is we tried to actually fill up the header tank with water by putting a ladder up against it and actually filling it up from the top, because there were guests coming out to move into one of the cottages on the farm. And here is the borehole right over here for you to see. And what we did is we jumped into action, because water is really important, and we had just spoken about water in the meetings that we had at the time. And I'll just take you over to the header tank where there's a booster pump, and where we got all the kids to get buckets to bring the buckets across to where we were at the time, at the header tank, to fill it up and make sure that we can actually still get water into the system on the farm. So we actually attached the bucket to a rope right over here. There you will see, there is the bucket attached to a rope, and then a ladder going up the side of the header tank right up to the top. It's a 5,000 liter tank, and then there's a small little booster pump underneath. A very simple system, but when you don't have water, when you're dependent on a borehole and you don't have water on a farm, you can't survive. So it's very important that as fast as possible that we got this fixed. So we managed to actually pull out that entire section of pipe down the section of road that I'll show you just now. And this proves that if you want to and there's a will, you can actually get things done very quickly. So this entire section of road on here is where we pulled out that borehole pump and pipe, and it took quite a bit of effort. But fortunately on this farm they had a rainwater tank outside their house that had water in it, and it stores probably about 3 tons. Here's the woofie coming. We're driving out to Dundee today, but I just wanted to show you this morning so that you can see that if you are prepared, that you can do anything. And we were all out the pump. There was actually nothing wrong with the pump. We could test it. The discharge attachment on the pump had rusted off. Here's the rainwater tank outside the house, and it has a tap attached at the bottom here, and that is all it took to solve this problem. So we could attach that fitting and then lower the pump back in, and that same evening there was water on the farm again. So water is key for survival, and it's very important that we are able to look after ourselves. So there's a couple of factors here in the success. Firstly, the will to do the work. Hauling out that long pipe, it wasn't easy. We used a vehicle initially with our hands, and then used the vehicle to pull it out over a beer barrel, because you needed something round so that you don't injure the pipe and the cables. And we could do it. You know, normally people would pay thousands of rands for something like that, but we managed to do it all on our own, and it's a success story. And I just want people to know that if you actually club together and you put in the effort, that you can get hard things done, things that you would normally just run to the bank and empty out your bank account for. So thank you very much for watching this video. And thank you very much for coming out to the meetings. They've been a huge success. I look forward to the meeting in Dundee. We'll be leaving soon, and then we move on from there to Vryheid. Thank you very much. Till the next video.